I just landed in Bologna, took this flight to the north of Italy, but I actually want to go to the south. The weather is way better over there. If I wanted gray skies and rain, I should have just stayed at home. So for the last 800 kilometers, I will be attempting to ride a freight train, hopefully all the way to Bari or maybe even Sicily. Somewhere in the city there is a yard. Next to the yard is a rundown abandoned building. You know, the kind with mold on the walls, holes in the roof and the occasional rat visitor. And in that building lives a hobo. Some of you might know him by the name of Aki. He's been rotting next to that yard for days now. So we decided to meet up in the city and ride south together. But he actually rode freights here. He started from Vienna and he calculated he would need approximately 6 or 7 days. But the train gods were on his side and actually sent a very good train in his direction. A train which took him to Bologna very quickly. He's been here for like 4 days right now. On top of that, I was supposed to arrive yesterday, but apparently the air traffic controllers from the tower in Brussels were having a team building. I think they went bowling or something. All the flights were grounded. I was talking to the pilot and I said to him that he just should look on Flight Radar and out of his window, but he said it didn't work that way. I personally think that they just wanted to join their friends from ATC, because the co-pilot was scrolling through the group chat and he was looking at the pictures with a jealous face. So those guys also went bowling and my flight got rescheduled to the day after. So today I arrived at the airport and the plane was there, but the crew was nowhere to be seen. After an hour they finally showed up, and judging by their faces, they didn't just went bowling yesterday. Even my pilot still looked drunk. So after taking off from the taxiway in the opposite direction, just barely missing the fuel truck, he started swinging the plane from left to right, singing folk songs over the intercom, occasionally switching to whining about his ex-wife. And every time he did that, the nose of the plane tilted down and he went into a dive. The co-pilot was still there, but he was asleep the whole time and only woke up when the warning system screamed, "Terrain, terrain, pull up." Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I shouldn't complain, it's a 15 euro flight. That was, by the way, also what the crew was screaming at the crying passengers. The point is, Aki has been waiting here for a lot of time and he's really tired of the city. The weather is also just shit every day, so yeah, he's not having a good time. So I will not be going to the center or anything first. I will be going straight to the spot, only stopping at a store just to get some food. Okay, that's pretty sick. They have a monorail. Man, I forgot how shaky a monorail was. And my fellow passengers also. Poor lady dropped to the ground. The thing was like a roller coaster ride. Alright, so now I have to find a bus, and the bus will take me to the spot where Aki's chilling right now. It's not in the abandoned house anymore. He moved spots. Probably got tired of all the luxury. Alright, so no bus. I have to take a train and then walk the rest. I'm curious if there are any freights leaving today, because there are not a lot of good rideable freights on this line. There are also good trains, but they're really sporadic, so we'll have to get better. There's also the big route for me at the train station here. This should be good for like 2 days now. Groceries are pretty cheaper in general.
Grazie.
Ciao.
Grazie, buonasera.
Niente. Arrivederci. So he said he should be somewhere here, but there's a guy sleeping in a shopping car. I don't know if it's him. Aki!
Yo,
oh, it's you, Aki! How are you doing, man? Yeah, bro, for real. You don't have a backpack this time?
Yeah, this is my backpack, so I have everything inside what we need.
Yeah.
Cardboard,
perfect,
bro.
Yeah, these are all empty. You had a good night.
Money for this.
Oh yeah.
Some changing clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, the big yard over there is fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like I walked in from the split, crossed the yard tower. The light was on. No one was inside. I just walked by. And then I saw like, I think 3 trains. Did I send you the picture?
Alright, so we're waiting at the spot. I can't film too much here because yeah, I don't want to disclose the spot. Not that it's a good location, it's a terrible location. Like probably 1 train stops here an entire day. So yeah, for now we're gonna stick to the plan. But yeah, if this line is really dead, we might actually divert a bit and try to go to Florence. The thing is, there is just a really big rainstorm approaching and it's gonna hit in about 12 hours. So we want to be out of this area. Okay, I think we should go now. So we've waited for an hour here. There's a train right there. It stopped right where we had. There is no signal there, I think. Or maybe there is. Might be a freight train. I think it's a freight train. It's really slow though. Aki's just right there under the blanket. The driver will definitely recognize him. And it's a good train, huh? Bro, you were so visible, man. He was looking.
You think?
Yeah, he was. Because you could still recognize there is a person under there, you know? Come on, let's go. Come on. Right, that's the thing this train was waiting for. We're still at the same spot. It drove forward about like 50 meters. Just as that train passed, it's starting to rain. But the clouds seem okay. They don't seem that grey, so hopefully it's just a shower. I think we're going. I hope we're going. There we go. Alright guys, as you can hear, we made it. After letting like 3 or 4 trains pass, log started pulling. And yeah, we're on our way to the sea right now. We have no idea where this train goes, but we saw some papers on the outside, so next stop we're gonna check them. Right, so we rode for about 15 minutes. Now it looks like we're starting out next to a station. This train probably is. Oh, this one is working. Stopped here. I'm gonna check if the coast is clear. If so, I'm gonna check the labels. I'm very curious where this thing goes. check the labels. Didn't get any wiser out of where this train is going, plus it's some number. And then just when I get out of the train, like the driver honked. I don't know what that was about. He has no side mirrors, no cameras. So I don't know, maybe just felt like he needed to honk, you know. When I'm driving my car, I sometimes also have that urge. So yeah, let's just hope it's that scenario and not that like he somehow magically spotted us. Anyway, we're off to wherever, you know. we have no clue, but at least we're going in the right direction. Looks like we're stopping again, or at least slowing down. It's a green light. You smell the brakes? That was definitely some kind of emergency brake. Let's waiting for that. Seems like the back of this train looks different.
Attenzione, treno in transito al binario 3. Allontanarsi.
We did 2.5 hours, right? We let half the fleet of Trenitalia pass. So many trains. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Oh, it's a camera. That was the camera.
It seems like we are sleeping tonight on the train.
Yeah, I think so too. It's so fucking dirty. I will sleep upright like a horse.
See, at least we are out of there.
Well, every meter counts, you know. Pescara! It's about 4:10 right now. Yeah, next stop we're gonna get off. We made a lot of ground. So we're quite happy with the progress and also very tired. Yeah. What are you looking for?
Something where I can sleep now.
Oh, any luck?
It's too heavy.
Yes, so after walking around for a bit, we managed to find a spot under this bridge right here. Yeah, we just installed ourselves in the bamboo, laying on the ground behind these stones covered with a tarp. It's not the best spot, but it will do the job. We're very tired. Right now we're also out of like the rainstorm area. And that was like the main goal for the first couple of days, so we already succeeded in that. Tomorrow the sun should be shining. So yeah, something to look forward to. Good morning. I was asleep, Aki.
Perfect. The sun is really good over here.
Yeah, the sun is way better.
Yeah.
So we slept for about 5 hours. We went to sleep at 6. And yeah, I just woke up right now. It's 12:30. The sun is really warm. It's nice. We really successfully outran the rainstorm. It's great to be down south a bit more. Yeah, we're pretty close to Pescara. Don't know if we're gonna go to the city, but we're definitely gonna go to the beach now and chill there.
I'm looking forward for the beach walk.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's not that hot. It's okay.
No, it's perfect. This is not your picturesque Italian beach town. It's more like a touristy place, you know, where they just put a lot of houses on the beach. Right now it's low season, so everything is kind of dead, which is very nice for just wandering around and exploring. Damn, it's so calm. So this is the Adriatic Sea. On the other side of the horizon is Croatia. I think we're kind of at the height of Sadar right now. The sea is so calm. It's a very calm sea from itself, but then they also added these rock barriers to counter any big waves. I'm gonna take this opportunity to wash myself off for a bit. The train yesterday was really dusty. Ciao.
Ciao.
I mean, if I ate something, I think I will go to the side.
Yeah, it's tempting, right? Okay, so we decided to walk to the city, Pescara. It's about a 2-hour hike, but yeah, it's just very calming. Walking next to the shoreline, the soothing sound of the waves, in big contrast with the rumbling of the metal from yesterday. Yeah, it's nice to start your day like this. This is just all tourist area. Over here you can also see it in the buildings. They build it fast, all kind of look the same. They're not that old. These like very kitsch bars. Plastic playgrounds, but it's nice. It has a charm, especially when it's like totally desolated. So funny, they made like this entire playground out of these just plastic things you should buy for your kids for the garden. And it's so much. I mean, it's nice though. We could have slept here. So we've been walking for a bit now. Every pizzeria we pass by is closed because there's just no soul alive in this neighborhood. But yeah, we're just continuing to walk to the center, and at some point the restaurants will be open. Okay, I think we finally got lucky. Okay, so we just ate. The pizza was alright. It wasn't like the best, but it was also not fresh pizza. You could just take slices from behind the glass. And now we're gonna walk to the city and we're gonna check out the main station. We're not sure, but in the main station there might be some trains that stop. If that's nothing, there is another place. The thing about like Italian freight trains, they stop sometimes for a very long time, but they also drive for a very long time. So it's really nice when you're on the train, but when you want to catch a train, it's a very different game. You really have to know the spots where they stop. So yeah, we're probably gonna chill here for a bit more because really still feel the fatigue, and this place is just so calm. We covered a lot of ground yesterday, so we can afford to rest for a bit. Oh, yeah, I mean, that worked. So this is actually just, yeah, it's sweet water. It comes from the land. Oh, yeah, I mean, it might be possible, you know. Sun is hiding behind the clouds. You see, we have to go more south because The storm is catching up to us. Right, we made it to downtown. We checked out the station real quick and decided that it's not the best idea to catch from here. I mean, it's definitely possible, but we have another option, which is not that far away. And yeah, it's more chill over there. We're also still really tired, and if there's no train whatsoever in the station or nothing stopping, it's pretty hard for us to find a sleeping spot, and that will also work better in the other locations. So just gonna take a passenger train for 30 minutes to that spot and yeah, see what's going on there.
Oh, there's like the third time this KFC is blasting these sad songs. Like, I think the manager is going to a breakup or something.
But you got bread and water, the essentials?
Bread and water, that's it. And Tetrapack wine.
What is it?
Tetrapack wine.
Tetrapack wine, nice. So yeah, we basically sat there for the last 2 hours. We charged our things because it was necessary. And yeah, now we have a train in 10 minutes to the next place. So let's pack up and go. Get out of this depressing chicken restaurant. Heading to the beach now. I'm gonna set up camp. We're not that far away from the yard. We just saw the yard. Not the best. Police on the station, fences, modern station. But those are worries for tomorrow. Right now we're gonna chill, make a fire, cook some food, and just enjoy the evening. Right, so we made it to the beach. There was this pile of beach equipment over here. Aki, what do you have?
A bed.
Yeah, it's like a beach chair. Like multiple beach chairs here. Even some tables, some regular chairs. Some flotation devices. Flags, red flag, green flag. Anchors, whatnot. Ooh. Yeah, this spot is great so far. Look at the skyline also. Yeah, it's better than the beach we were just at. Good morning. What an amazing place to wake up at. I slept really great. Only woke up like 2 times because it was getting warmer outside and I had way too much clothes on. It would be nice to just like chill here on the beach for a bit, wake up slowly and then go to the yard, but it's already 10, so we're just gonna pack up and go to the yard immediately. I think there will not be a lot of train stopping. We have to maximize our chances and just spend as much time possible next to the tracks right there. Nope, it's totally empty. Nobody on the platforms, So for breakfast I've had a banana and now some bread with fish toothpaste. It looks pretty weird, maybe disgusting, but it's very good. Let's put these things back, throw out the trash, and go to the yard. So many apartments, so many houses, but nobody's home. Oh yeah, here the crane we saw yesterday. I think this construction is on hold. So we made it to the main station, and next to the cop den there is actually a fake McDonald's.
Maybe we check first the platform, how it looks like.
Maybe, yeah. Huh. Well, doesn't this look like a very chill, secluded yard? It's really a very calm and inactive yard. It's nice. It's like back from the old days. What's also nice is that all the traffic rides very slow here, so we can basically get anything that passes. Oh, pretty interesting place. At least you can charge those things. And we have no station, so it's a good place to wait without raising suspicion. Although I don't know if we're gonna survive this food or the cheeseburger. Let's see what that says. No, I mean, it kind of looks like McDonald's. Oh, nice. Yep. Good. Oi. Ciao. Grazie. I think everybody inside that restaurant was family of each other. I mean, they all looked like each other also. They were just eating their own food, you know. The kids were just eating macaroni. And then the grandma, she was like saying something to the mother. The mother was like ignoring it, so I thought she was talking to me. And I looked at the mother and she looked at me and she shook like, no, just like ignore it, you know, just ignore it.
The burger was also really special for the price. I mean, it was like a normal cheeseburger, 11 euros.
Yeah. We saw two like police officers.
Police officers?
No, we saw like two police officers like camping on the first platform, just looking everybody in the eyes and like trying to see their future. So we're gonna go to the other side of the station because we don't wanna encounter them. Oh cool, this entire road is abandoned. What do we have here? Alright. Nice. Okay, so far this place has been pretty generous in terms of comfort. So now we're gonna wait here next to this abandoned road. We're gonna wait until the train pulls up. First of all, we're gonna see what it does. We're gonna see if the officers take any interest in the freight train. And then we'll have to figure how we're gonna get down, because it's a pretty steep wall of like 5-6 meters. So or we descend down there and approach the train from the back, or right there and we approach it from the front, but that's gonna be risky because the locomotive will be very close by. But yeah, we'll try our best to make it work without being seen, and yeah, I'll see what happens. We've waited for 3 hours, I think. So far only one train stopped in the other direction. No traffic in our direction yet. I think it might start in about an hour or two. It will probably be dark by then, because yeah, the sun is already on the horizon. I'm just chilling here on the concrete, taking the last light in, because when that thing is gone, it's gonna be cold out here. So yeah, just keeping our heads down and enjoying the environment while we're doing so. So it's time for dinner. I'll be having mashed potatoes with minced meat. And the funny thing is, I've been carrying this bag in my backpack for like the last 5 journeys. Like all across Scandinavia, all across Canada. I just never came to eat it, I don't know. I always had it like as an emergency backup, never use it, so gonna eat it now, finally, after all those months. Yeah, it still looks pretty right. Oh yeah, it's not bad. So an intermodal train stopped, it's like 3 in the night or something. Fuck. Ah! Train. Somebody started moving, not a second too early. Oh, it was so cold. Swimming in a cold metal. Okay, as you can see, we're out of there. At like 3 in the night, this train simply pulled up. I was just falling asleep. Rushed down the hill, thorns. It was pretty gnarly, but we made it to the yard, boarded the train, waited for like, I don't know how long, I didn't check the time, it was really cold. Waited for an hour, I think. But yeah, now we're going. This train is probably at Binari, or at least to a city very close by. So yeah, I'm very happy with this ride. So arriving at the point we want to get off. We are ready, but it's a very big station, so it's going to be maybe a bit sketchy. Let's see. everywhere. There are trains there. Wait, it's not slow enough. What's your side? Okay. It's dead anyway. Yeah, you ready? Nice ride. Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, my feet are frozen.
Mine
Whew. Yeah. You wanna infiltrate the factory? No. It's 6:30. We set up camp in this vineyard. Yeah, right now it's really cold. The ride was also really cold.
Yeah, very tired.
Gonna go to sleep. We woke up under the blazing sun in this vineyard right here. So after sunrise, a few men came to check on us. I think they were working here and they like circled us. They thought we were doing something shady, or I don't know. Because when I said we didn't make it to Bari and then we slept here and that was not our intention, then he was like chill, and they did want us to go, but they let us alone. So I just turned around and went back to sleep. I just couldn't be bothered to move to a different spot at the coldest time of the day, just half an hour after I installed myself there. But yeah, looks like you finally made it, the real south of Italy. This is amazing. I think today it's like 18 degrees and in the sun it's perfect. So we're pretty close to the bigger city. We didn't actually ride all the way to Bari because this city, it's like one big city before Bari. This city we think is more beautiful. And it was also like so cold yesterday, and the terminal was like in between this city and Bari. It's not that far from the city anymore, but definitely too far to walk. So
This car is too small.
we can try. Imagine if it stops. No, we will never fit. Yeah, that's the problem with Italy, man. Small cars and we have big backpacks. Alright, no look on this intersection. I guess hitchhiking is not that common in Italy. So now we're gonna walk to the nearest station. The train will come in an hour. If hitchhiking doesn't work, we just take the train for a couple of minutes. Oh yeah, also look, the Barilla factory, like the company where I always buy my pesto from. It's Italian and it's right there, all the blue buildings. Maybe all the pesto I ever ate on my journeys came from this place.
Ciao. Sì.
Linea 20, destinazione terminal.
While we were hitchhiking, there was a bus coming in our direction, and we just like stuck up our thumb, and the bus driver just stopped right where we were at. The guy just gave us a free ride. Pretty amazing. Now we're on the lookout for some real pizza. We haven't had a real pizza this trip yet. I've been in Italy for 4 days now. Something's wrong. Oh man, still no pizza. So what is this? Oh, hold on. So yeah, apparently like the real Italy, they only serve pizza in the evening, not in the noon or afternoon. So that sucks. I guess it will be for this evening. So now we're gonna head to the main station because we're not gonna stay in the city. The city's not like near the beach. So we're gonna go a little further so that we're at the sea. So this city is really beautiful. I think for the first time this trip I arrive in a city that's like the picturesque Italy. You know, the very charming houses in different colors, the palm trees on the roundabouts, these styles, and of course these other towns we pass through probably also have this side, you know, like the old town, like a nice center. But we just mostly stayed on the edge at the yard, and just the entire belt we were traveling through with the train was just like touristic. Yeah, touristic beach.
L'amico tuo è quello.
Ah, sì, sì.
Grazie.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
So there you have it, the end of the journey. It was a short one and also a pretty spontaneous one. I hadn't seen Aki in a while, and since he had a bit of free time and I had a bit of free time, we decided to meet up and just do something where we just wouldn't die because of the cold. So that's why we came to Italy. Yeah, it was a fun journey. It's nice to actually ride a bit of the Bari line, because that's the line I wanted to do last time when I was here. Italy is a great country. Even those touristic, non-cultural areas were alright, you know, especially when they're so vacant. Well, I hope you guys liked this journey. I definitely did. And now there's only one thing left to do. Finally, some real pizza. Enjoy, bro.
Con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero.